Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing another Shop My Stash. I'm pretty excited to change out my products because a lot of the stuff I've been using for quite a while, and then I don't know, I'm just ready to use some new products for this week. So if you like Shop My Stash videos, then definitely continue watching. Also, if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. I also do have a back to school giveaway, so if you guys have not checked that out, definitely check it out. It will be linked down below, so go enter. And yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right in. So the first few items I have here, this one was from last week. This is just the regular MAC Fix Plus, and then this one is the MAC Fix Plus Matte version. This one I am just going to leave here just because it's almost out and I don't want to really put it back in my collection for it to just sit a few weeks before I actually get to it. So I want to kind of rotate with this. I like this. It melts the powders onto the skin. It doesn't make my skin super matte like this one does. This one is very, very matte. So if you like the Fix Plus but you're oily and you want something that will keep you matte, I say pick this one up. It's a really nice setting spray matte version. And then I also did take this powder with me on my trip to Las Vegas. This is the Beauty Bakery Flour Better Not Bitter powder in translucent. This powder is super good. I really like this powder. If you are thinking about picking it up and you're not sure, definitely get it. It makes your skin look airbrushed, really nice. It sets your foundation nicely as well. Definitely recommend this. I'm gonna go over here. So in this drawer is pretty much Complexion products. I do have this NYC Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder. I am going to leave this in because you guys, look how much I have. Like, I want to finish this in the next week, so I'm definitely going to focus on this. We're not going to pick any powder to use this week besides this. This is in a project pan, so I want to finish that up. For primer this week, I had picked this Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. Because again, I did go to Las Vegas last weekend, so I needed products that were going to help me stay matte. Even though I mentioned this a lot on my channel lately, that my skin's changed. I used to have normal combo skin, and right now it's pretty much normal. This is, again, the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This, if you're oily skin, you want this. But again, since my skin has changed to more normal, this made my foundation look kind of dry and not great. At first, you know, the first few hours I looked really matte, and then my oil started to peek through a little bit. But if you're oily skin, I would definitely recommend this. I don't think I'd recommend this if you have dry skin, because again, this really like sucks all your oils, and it really like has a tacky feel on the skin where it really helps the foundation grasp onto the skin. So I would recommend this if you're oily. And then the primer that I had used last week was this e.l.f. Matte Luminous Face Primer, I think. I'm not sure. This is in Lit From Within. This is bomb, you guys. So good. And lasts all day. Definitely get this. It has kind of like a tacky feel to it, which helps like the foundation like grab onto your skin. It's really good. This is definitely going in my favorites for July. This is so good. I really enjoyed this. I'm telling you guys, this primer just makes any foundation look good. I use this primer with this foundation, with the L'Oreal, with the Pure Forever foundation, with this primer. Anytime I wore this primer, my foundation looked good. Like, pick it up. It's so good. Weeks. And I took this on my trip with me too. I was supposed to only take this one, but I took this and pretty much used this more than the Milk one. For foundation this week, I had actually picked the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation. This is just one of my favorite foundations from the drugstore. It has medium to fullish coverage. It doesn't look heavy on the skin. It does have a scent. I forgot that it had like a florally scent to it. I don't really like foundations that have scents, but I love the finish of this, so I will definitely keep this in my collection, keep on using it. It has coverage. It makes your skin look pretty much like a natural, like your skin but better, but with coverage. It looks good. This foundation I had picked last week. This is and I've been just keep on using it this week to really test it out. This is the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Longwear Foundation and Concealer. I received this product from Pure and Octoly, and I have mine in the shade MG2. This shade is too light for me, so what I had to use was this NYX foundation mixer. I have it in olive. I mixed these two and kind of created my own perfect shade, but this foundation is definitely like high, medium, full coverage foundation. It looks really good with this primer. This is a high, medium, full coverage foundation. The shade is too light, but this is a foundation and concealer in one, so you do get like a pump up here. But for concealer, you do get a doe foot applicator. And I use this for my under eyes. The color is perfect for the under eyes because, again, it's too light. So for concealer, it works out perfect. This is nice. I really enjoyed it. It is more on the fuller coverage side. So this isn't something that I'll reach for everyday use. But when I want something full coverage and it doesn't look heavy either, this is definitely something that I would pick up. I do like it. I would recommend you guys getting it if you guys like full coverage foundations. I felt like it didn't look heavy on either. Like, it was a really good full coverage foundation. And concealer, it worked out super, super well. And then again, my foundation mixer in olive, I use this with that. So I'm going to put that away so we won't be needing that anymore. For concealer, I was using the Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. This also has a scent to it. I thought it was my sponge, like, because I had washed it. But no, this concealer has a scent. I do have to build it up to really get good coverage because I do have dark circles. I do like it, so we'll put that away. I also did use the Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer on my trip, so I'm going to put that away. For blush, I had the Tarte Party Amazonian Clay blush, and we're also going to put this away. And we still have the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel cream bronzer. I've really been enjoying this bronzer, you guys. I kind of want to leave it in, but it's been in there for a few weeks. Yeah, everything else has just been living in there. Maybe we should go back up here. I have a lot of products. So this Ulta Beauty brow pencil is almost out. This is all I have left. So I am going to leave this in. And I'm going to pair it with the Benefit Ka-Brow in 4.5. I've really been enjoying like lining my eyebrows with a brow pencil and then filling it in with this or with like this brow powder. I've just been really enjoying it. I think I'm going to leave these two in. And we're also going to pick another eye pencil to use, but we are going to put this one away. And then for mascara, I kept the CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascara. This is a really good mascara. I do feel like it's starting to get like, I don't know, like a little thick. This is what the brush looks like. From this one and the Flower Beauty one, I think I prefer the Flower Beauty one. But still a really good mascara. My ABH Clear Brow Gel will also leave in there. I actually didn't use this gel liner, so we're going to leave that in there as well. I did use my Benefit Roller Eyeliner. I like this, super nice and smooth, and it just glides onto the lids. I do like that. And I also do like this Pure Arch Nemesis 4-in-1 dual-ended brow pencil. It has like a thin brow side, which I again like line my eyebrows and then I fill it in with this thicker side. I like it. I do find that the shade is a little dark for me with my red hair. This is in the shade dark. I do like it. I would definitely repurchase that. I didn't use my Skinny Wet n Wild mascara again. I used these three. I kept some products from last week in here just because it was a few days that I had shopped my stash and then I filmed it for last weekend. So I used these 5 lippies. So we're going to put all of these away. But I haven't used this Pixie in orange red. So we're going to leave this in another week. But we are going to put these away. This is just a MAC lipstick in the shade Amor Prohibido. In the Selena collection, Too Faced Melted Lipstick in Lady Balls. This is Flying Horses by ColourPop. It's a glossy lip. A La Mar Cosmetics Sirenita lip gloss. These two are really nice. They're not sticky at all. And this one I really liked as well. This is the Liquid Katsu by Wet n Wild and Behind the Bleachers. So we're going to put all of these away. So in this last drawer, we had a few more products. So I did take this with me on my trip. This is the Dose of Colors I Love Sarai in the shade Soulmate. This is beautiful. I wore this on my birthday also. Super blinding. A little bit goes a long way. I kind of overpacked my brush and my cheekbones were blinding. This is such a good highlight. I don't know if they still have it. If they do, definitely pick it up. And this one's also really good. This is the Natasha Denona Glow All Over Glow Face and Body Shimmer Powder in Light. This is also really nice and pigmented as well. It's not as intense as this one is, but it's super pretty and it looks really nice on the cheekbones as well. Definitely enjoyed that as well. My palette that I took on with me was this Chasing Rainbows palette by ColourPop. This is such a beautiful palette. I'm very like inspired with this palette. This shade is beautiful. It looks white, but it actually has like gold reflex to it, and this one's actually a really beautiful shimmer as well. Look at those. Super pretty. Definitely really enjoyed this palette. ColourPop formula, super good, really nice and affordable. We're gonna put that away. I did take this with me on my trip as well. The Tarte Hamptons Weekender contour palette, and you get a highlighter, a blush, and a bronzer. Love this. We'll put that away. I also did have this eyeshadow palette by Butter London in Natural Goddess. We got this in BoxyCharm. Super nice, actually. I was actually really impressed with the shimmer shades in here. I applied this shade in my crease one day and like mixed these two shades on my lid. And this, I didn't like how this looked in my crease just because it's just too dark for the crease, I thought. But overall, I do like the shimmers in this palette. We're gonna put this away. I used this a few times, and this is also what I wore on my birthday on my lids. I had a really simple look. I had an hour to do my hair and my makeup before I went to dinner, and this is what I applied on the lids. It's like a really shimmery, glittery beautifulness, super pretty. This is Super Shock Shadow by ColourPop in the shade Ladybird. Definitely recommend this if you want like a glitter type of Super Shock Shadow. Pick this up, it's really nice. I didn't use this again, guys, so I guess it can live in here another week. And the palette that I had in here from last week is this Revolution palette in Forever Flawless and Unconditional Love. This palette is beautiful. It performs super nicely. I loved this palette when I was using it. I used it today also just because I was like, one last time before I put it in my collection. Super nice. I would definitely recommend this palette, and it's also really affordable. Before we actually shop my stash, I did want to mention that I did, if you watched my last week's Shop My Stash travel edition, I took this with me on my trip, and I kind of want to give you guys like thoughts on it. I do like it. I don't like it for makeup for me, just because this is kind of small. As you guys saw, like everything I packed in here was like one thing of each thing, and yeah, somebody commented saying this is like an overnight bag, but it's just too small for everything that I need to take. It worked out, but I like to have my brushes in the same like makeup case, and this isn't very thick to be able to do that. I had to take like an extra makeup bag that was probably the size of this palette actually. So yeah, like around this size, and like that's how the length was. And my brushes, some of my brushes were a little too long, and the bristles got like bent and stuff, and I thought it was kind of annoying because I'd never had that issue with my other makeup bag. So this is nice if you don't use a lot of makeup, you don't wear a lot of makeup, and you want something like this size. I think it's good because it is hard and it's very well protected. But if you pack a lot of makeup like I do and you want your brushes in here, like this isn't gonna work out very well. This is by the brand Case Up Miami, and you can find it at Amazon if you guys are interested. I just wanted to kind of give you guys a review and my thoughts on it. I did like it. I just thought it was a little too small. Maybe if they had like a thicker one, then definitely I would grab that, but I just thought this size was a little too small for me. Now we're ready to go shop my stash. I have these set aside because this is definitely something I want to use. The first product is this Catrice Instant Luminous Finish Prime and Fine Nude Glow Primer. I've never used this. I actually got this from the new makeup drawer that's on this side, and I was just kind of looking in there and I just grabbed one thing from in there. So we'll be taking this for primer this week. And for a palette, I'm going to be taking the Zulu by Juvia's Place. So this is a colorful palette because I'm actually going to pick one of my self-made palettes by Makeup Geek that I did. I was just kind of looking through my collection a few days ago, and I'm not one to really use like single shadows, even though I have some and I've bought some, and I kind of want to test out my Makeup Geek ones. I just don't feel inspired, so I figured this will help to have some color with the palette. I'm going to show you guys my uninspiring palette that I have from Makeup Geek. It's one of the extra large Z palettes. And then Octoly did send this over to me, this bundle here. The first thing is this, I don't know how to say that, rouge. It's a lipstick, guys. Hydrating Shaping Lip Color. This is in the shade 186. And this is super pretty packaging. This is part of like their summer collection. Look how pretty this is. And I was like, how do you open this? And look, it's so fancy that you push the button and it pops out the lipstick. How cool is that? Look at this shade. It's super pretty. Again, this is in the shade 186, and this is what the lip color looks like. It's not supposed to be matte, but it kind of looks like a satin type finish. But we'll be using this lipstick this week, and then we'll also be taking this Lancome Nude Glow Creator bronzer. It's a bronzer. This is in 02 Warm Sensualite. Whoa. Let's see. I did open it up, of course, because I wanted to see what it looks like. And again, the pretty packaging. What was that? Again, 02. And here's what it looks like. So we get a few shades of bronzer in here. We get to mix and match and pick the shades we kind of want to create and use. So we'll be taking these two products that I got sent from, again, Octoly and Lancome, and then these two as well will be part of the Shop My Stash. So we do need a foundation, and I want to use this one by NARS. This is the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I have mine in the shade Fiji Light 5, and I think this might be a little too light for me, so I may need my Cover FX drops again. So we'll pull this out as well to use with this just in case. And then let's take this one by Pixi. This is the Makeup Fixing Mist. So we'll take this. And then we also have that MAC Fix Plus as well. Remember that I wanted to kind of use it up instead of having it in my collection just sitting there. So this first drawer right here, again, is concealer, brows, mascara, and I actually have some eye primers back here, but I haven't been picking this just because I have an eyeshadow primer in my project pan, so I kind of want to use that up before I'm almost done with this. So for mascara, let's go ahead and use, I actually took this on my trip with me to Las Vegas, but I just decided to put it back over here. I think I'm gonna use this one. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. It has the same wand as the other one. This one looks a little smaller, actually. A little bit. So we'll take this for mascara. And for concealer, I think I'm going to take my Milani concealers. I have two shades, the Conceal and Perfect Longwear concealers in light beige and light vanilla. I think light beige will be a better match for me than light vanilla, but we can mix both of them. And I will need a new brow pencil. I think I'm almost done with this one. We got this in BoxyCharm. Oh wait, I still have a little bit left. Yeah, we can just take this. This is the Winky Luxe Brow Pencil. I don't know what it's called. There's no name. But we'll take that. For primer, we have the Catrice one, so we don't need any primer. We don't need powder. For bronzer, we have the Lancome one. This is the blush drawer. I needed to declutter, you guys, because my stuff's just getting out of hand again. Let's see. I want some vibrant shades for summertime. I kind of want like fun summery shades. I don't have very many summery shades. I have a lot of like nude type colors. Luminoso by Milani would probably be a good one. Oh, you know what? We should take California by Benefit. This is like an orangey type, peachy type of blush. We can take this. So we won't take Luminoso. And then I want another like vibrant, fun. I don't have very many bright. This one's always a nice one, the Notes one. Maybe I should take this one again, or maybe the e.l.f. one. No, we don't need two oranges. We can take this, the Too Faced Fruit Cocktail Blush Duo in Strawberry. So we're going to be taking a pinky and a coral, so we'll take both of these. In here is highlight. What do we want to use? I haven't used this in forever, and this is such a good highlighter. Have you guys tried this? This is the LA Color Strobing Illuminating Powder. So good, in champagne, I believe. Yep. So good. This reminds me, it's the same shade as the Amrezy Highlight by ABH. We're definitely going to take this. And then I also want to test this one out a little more. This is the Persona Cosmetics Cali Glow in Zuma. I don't know, I wasn't like super impressed with it. But as you can see, it's super blinding compared to this one. I thought this one was super nice and blinding, but this one, that pigmentation, dang. So we're going to take both of those for highlight this week. Down here is liners. Can you guys see? We're going to take the NYX Epic Ink Liner in black. And then I'm also going to take these two liners. This is a lip liner by LA Girl. This is in the shade, ooh, what shade is this? Pop. Guys, I really like these liners. They're lip liners, but I use them in my waterline again. And this is Urban Decay Deep End, a nice teal. So we'll be taking these two. I mentioned in their favorites video that they really liked this, and I want to use it. So this is the Pixie Cake in Gilded Bear Glow. So I'm going to take this. This will also be nice for like blush and stuff. This is supposed to be a highlight, blush, and bronzer. I don't know. I've just been using it as blush, but I'm going to test this out as well to see if I want to keep that in my collection. I want to do like a declutter again just because I have a lot of stuff that I don't use. So I kind of want to go through my collection and just keep products that I actually love. So for that palette I wanted to use, it's in here. So I was gonna show you guys a comparison. Like when I see this Makeup Geek pre-made palette, I don't feel inspired. I feel like I need to rearrange it because I don't know. Maybe I need to get rid of some of these and keep some and kind of mix them with different brands. But look at this palette. Again, these are all Makeup Geek. And then look at this customized ColourPop palette. Like, how much funner is this palette compared to this one? Isn't it? Like, I just feel more inspired with the ColourPop than the Makeup Geek. So I think I might declutter some of these. I feel like maybe I just put it too, like, monochromatically. I don't know. But this palette just, like, I like it way more. So if I decluttered one or the other, I would definitely declutter this and keep my ColourPop one. But this is the palette I'm going to be taking with my Zulu palette. Now you see why I picked like more fun, vibrant shades. So we're going to take this. And then we also do need some lipstick to use. I haven't used this, but I feel like this is like a shade for the fall time. Just because it's like a burnt color. It's really pretty though. It's like a burnt terracotta shade. This is the Kylie Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Shook. I kind of want to use it, so I am going to use this. And oh, we have the red orange we have two reds this week, so I think that'll be it from this lipstick drawer. And I also need to do a declutter in here. So all the products I did set over here, my makeup spray, my foundation. This one's actually in my chopping block. That's why it's living right here right now. And then first drawer, you guys know the drill with liners, mascara, lippies, brow products are in there. And then this one's kind of complexion products. I have my two highlights, my face products, you guys can see right there. And then this doesn't fit in the drawers, I don't think. I didn't even try to. No, it barely fits. But my Makeup Geek palette, and then this is what the bottom drawer is looking like. So those are all the products I'm going to be taking for this week's Shop My Stash video. I'm nice and refreshed for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.